Quick Crypto, bringing you quick Casper news. Casper is now back in the top 40 crypto projects on CoinMarketCap, but once more, it is rising in a falling market. This is where Casper has historically outperformed by a magnitude of order, and this is a sign of an imminent Casper breakout. As it stands right now, if you look at the daily market chart for Casper, Casper is up 3.71% on the daily time frame, now valued at 12.25 cents. And Casper, in my personal opinion, not financial advice of course, Casper is showing no signs of slowing down. With the Rust migration speeding up, soon these lines of the Golang and Rust nodes will cross one another, and when they do, Rust eventually will be the only one, and then eventually Rust 10 BPS. This is very bullish news. But furthermore, Casplex announced their 2024 roadmap yesterday, which I covered in my last video, which I highly recommend checking out if you haven't done so already. But they announced that KRC20's full release is just 1 month away, and now we can see Casware Wallet has commented stating they are set to become one of the first to embrace the Casplex protocol, collectively contributing to the growth of the Casper ecosystem, which is equally very bullish news, adding more fire to the momentum of Casper's price right now. But in my personal opinion, the biggest catalyst for Casper today was the webinar with Uphold's Director of Research Dr. Martin Heisberg and Casper's founder Jonathan Sompolinsky, a webinar targeted at institutions. Institutional adoption is closer than you think with Casper flooding into Casper, and this is very positive, very bullish for Casper's future adoption and longevity. Courtesy of Christy here, we have a summary of the webinar, AMA debrief, what was discussed in front of these institutions. Firstly, we have the current Rust and Dagonite protocols. Jonathan Sompolinsky confirms that algorithms are being developed to process Dagonite. Dagonite is currently being coded. And he also disclosed the advantages to going ballistic with the block rate. That 10 BPS is plenty fast for human user experience already, but to go even further beyond that, 32 BPS, maybe even the elusive 100. One of the advantages is by enabling a healthy market of transaction fees by avoiding MEV. MEV meaning mining extractable value, which refers to the potential profit a miner can make by manipulating the order of transactions within a block they validate. So by avoiding MEV, it will create a more predictable, transparent and fair fee market. Casper will be a paradigm shift where many entities per round compete for the next block, and there is more competition with more blocks, meaning more miners, which could also drive down fees and reducing congestion. Michael Sutton also commented by stating that preventing MEV is probably an impossibility, but if you force miners to compete amongst one another, which is what Casper are trying to achieve, and return MEV revenue to users, this might be a better way to reduce the problem and address the issue. So basically, Jonathan Sompolinsky is ensuring that they have the strategy with Rust and Dagonite. They have the strategy to remain decentralized and secure while they continue to scale, thus continuing to solve the blockchain trilemma. Another key discussion point as well in this AMA was the smart contracts and broader DeFi ecosystem plugins, which will increase the transaction load and help maintain budget. But interestingly, as Jonathan Sompolinsky states, zero knowledge rollups are the biggest technology, and if these were available in 2014, there wouldn't be the need for smart contracts, and the nodes will only need to use resources for verification. What Casper is building is basically the best of both worlds, of Satoshi and Vitalik's visions of what they are trying to build, the best of Bitcoin and Ethereum. Casper's main goal, of course, its main use case is finance. That's what they are trying to achieve, to do what Bitcoin was meant to be, another form of currency. Thus once again proving that Casper is still adhering to Bitcoin and Satoshi's original vision, and at this rate could one day potentially be even better than Bitcoin. And finally, the last interesting talking point was in regards to stablecoins, to which Jonathan Sompolinsky apparently purposefully left this question open-ended, potentially because they are still waiting for a stablecoin with a more correct or more accurate liquidation sequence, as this is key for a truly fair financial market. This is some truly game-changing great insight into Casper, what their goals and morals are, and where they envision themselves in the near future. And again, to reiterate once again, they gave this talk in front of institutions, meaning that there is a possibility that they were impressed with what Casper is and where they are going, what they're trying to build, and therefore institutional adoption may be closer than you think. on the horizon for Casper. But let me know what you think down in the comments below, because me, myself, this talk for me was very, very bullish. But of course, don't be emotional, be logical.